Keenan Channels here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and today we're in Fort Ashby, West Virginia, checking out 102 Bluffs Ridge Road. And this home is the prototype. It is the prototype of what a lot of vacation homes in this area are going to look like moving forward, with the design, the style. It's kind of like modern meets mountain. We call them hybrids. So you got this low maintenance HARDIE plank board and batten siding on the outside. The home's built on a slab, so no crawl space, no basement to deal with. We're seeing a lot of people kind of have this idea, but the builder here, BRYSON Homes, if you've watched my videos before, BRYSON Homes is a premier builder in this area, specialize in custom built homes, log homes, but it seems like people these days are moving away from log homes and kind of going to what we're calling these hybrids here. But this is kind of like one of the first of this design, like the box design, and it's designed for low maintenance, easy living here. So we'll just check it out here. We'll do the walk around on the outside first. But so you have the modern kind of look with the board and batten, you know, the stone, but there's also wood accents throughout. You'll see that on the inside as well. There's 20 acres here, and we're in Bluffs on the Potomac, and the Bluffs is a 6,000 acre gated community comprised of 250 20+ acre lots. And it just so happens that this is the first lot through the gate when you're coming from Fort Ashby. And we'll get to the location here in a minute, but this house also has a heck of a view. So check that out. You're kind of facing north there, but this is the view you got off the front porch. And from the inside of the home, just a tremendous view that's only going to get better when the leaves come off. But getting back to the location for a minute. So we're about 3 miles off of Route 28 in Fort Ashby, West Virginia. And you take Painter Hollow Road to get back here, and it dead ends at the Bluffs gate. And this is the first lot when you come through the gate. So this home is only about a mile off the paved road, and 3 miles from the village of Fort Ashby, which Fort Ashby is a cute little town, you know, that has some necessities there. And we're about 30 minutes from Cumberland, Maryland. So you got Rocky Gap Resort and Casino, you know, chain stores, that sort of thing. And you're just under an hour from Winchester, Virginia here. So if you're coming from the Baltimore metro area, the Northern Virginia metro area, you're looking at, you know, 2 to 2.5 hours. So that's what the location is here. But let me keep doing the walk around here on the house. It's easy to get sidetracked here because there's so many attributes. You got plenty of parking here, fire pit back here, and we got a shooting range here. So there was a nice area to work with here. A lot of people, a lot of my clients like to hunt, like to shoot. So we had to do something with that dirt there, so we just mounted up and made a berm to shoot into. Obviously okay to do that here in the Bluffs. This 20 acres, we're going to tour around here shortly, but it is 100% usable. This lot lays great. There's no waste to it. Easy to get around on. Excellent hunting. And you're private right here. I mean, we're just through the gate here, but it's you got plenty of privacy here. So here's a shot of the back of the home. The house is a little over... it's about 1,750 square foot of finished living space, and you also got a garage there. But the home here was kind of built somewhat as a test subject. Like I said, we call it the prototype here, to kind of gauge the market reaction and everything, because this thing's modern. It's really sharp. It is a sharp home. And once again, very little maintenance around here with the upkeep of the home. You do have a little bit of grass to mow. You can see the grass is coming in nicely, but this thing is brand spanking new. There are many split units throughout the house, and we'll check that out as we go inside. But we really see this kind of being the new wave of what people are doing and wanting in terms of somewhat of a maintenance-free, easy to care for home. Let you look at the garage door there. That's pretty cool. It's, you know, there's see-through there in the garage door. And the garage door is really not super meant for a car. It's more meant when you're out here and you're going to see, you're going to have toys, you're going to have an ATV, you're going to have a side-by-side, you're going to have canoes and kayaks. The Bluffs, and this will be in one of my video clips, the Bluffs has its own common area on the south branch of the Potomac River. And the common area is about 3 miles from here. So a lot of people take advantage of that to fish, swim, canoe, kayak. I mean, the South Branch is big enough for a John boat. Fishing's excellent for smallmouth and that sort of thing. And then also when you're coming in here from Fort Ashby, you pass the Fort Ashby Lake, which is the water supply for the town of Fort Ashby, and they stock that with trout, that lake down there, and also has bass and stuff in it. So if you like to hunt, fish, enjoy the outdoors, ATVs, this is all that. I mean, you can accomplish all that right here, but this thing just looks so sharp. We'll go in and check out the inside next. Keenan Chandholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. We'll go ahead and check out the inside of 102 Bluffs Ridge Road. So you come into this nice little foyer here with the barnwood accent. You sit down, take your shoes off. You got a coat closet here. Full bathroom on the main level here. You can see everything has granite tops. So you got a full bath on the main level here. And boom, look at this. So laminate floors throughout. Of course, you got the open concept here. Wood burning fireplace. High ceilings. All the windows and doors here are Andersen. Sorry, my son's outside here. He's helping me today. But Andersen windows and doors. Casement windows throughout the house with cranks. So you got casement windows here. But, and the granite throughout the house is consistent. It's just so pretty. LED lighting. You got under cabinet lighting in the kitchen. You know, stainless steel appliances, the mini split there throughout the house. We'll check out the garage. Well, no, let's go over here. Sorry, getting sidetracked. So plenty of cabinet space. It's just very well done. Hot water heater is under the steps here. This is going to be your bedroom on the main floor. So I know a lot of people, you know, think, it's nice to have a bedroom on the main level just in case. I mean, there's just so much natural light that comes in this house with these big casement windows. And then on the main level here, here's the garage. I think that garage door is really cool. Like I said, you know, you want to have a little workshop in here, park your ATV, that sort of thing in here, LED lighting in here. These little light bars are really neat in here. So you see, we get upstairs. This would make a fantastic office space. You know, you put your computer here and just check out the view you got. And you'll see, I really think that accent light above that big window is pretty neat. You look down on the great room here. Washer and dryer right here. The 2 bedrooms upstairs are suites. So this is what we consider the master. You got the sliding barn door going into the bathroom here. double vanity, towel shower, there's toilets there. So very, very nice bathroom. I love the gray cabinetry. It looks really sharp. And once again, recessed LED lighting everywhere. There's your closet back there. And then here's your other bedroom upstairs. Closet. Like I said, all the nice high-end granite, the gray vanities, you know, throughout the home. But this thing is just really, really, really high-end, modern, but you still got the wood in here to give you kind of the mountain feel. This place would make a fantastic vacation home that requires very little maintenance. Full-time home, you know, it could serve any purpose. So let you check all that out. It's brand spanking new. What I would tell you here is, to build anything halfway decent these days, it jumps off at $300 a square foot. Like I said, this house is 1,750 square foot of finished living space, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, granite. The mini splits are nice because, you know, your guests can control their temperature in the bedrooms as they see fit. It's ready to go, but, you know, to replicate this house today, you know, roughly about $550,000. Then you got to do your lot. You know, a nice lot like this these days, $150,000. That puts you at $700,000. Then you got to put in your utilities, your well, your septic, your electric, your driveway. You cannot build this house, hire a contractor and build this house for what it's being listed for. The price on this is $725,000. It's brand new. It's the in thing. You're gonna love it. So we'll do some video outside here of the land, and we'll just keep going. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, 102 Bluffs Ridge Road in Port Ashby. And a cool feature we did here, I say we, not me, but the builder did, put in this shooting range right here, which is really neat. You could see the one target swinging there. I tested it out. It works. But I got my son Everson here with me today. He's going to try to see if he can make the shot here. And so go ahead, bud. Fire in the hole. Let's see if you got him. We'll zoom in. The camera's going to tell the truth. Come on.
You're making me laugh. Shut up.
Yeah. Good shooting. It's right there beside of mine. All right. So this could be you. It works good for a pistol, rifle. You know, with the rifle here, you could get 100 yards out of this pretty easily, but just a cool little feature to have here on your property. And next thing we're going to do, we're going to cart around here. There's a trail around the property. We're going to ride around here in the side-by-side and check that out. Keenan Shanholtz here again, 102 Bluffs Ridge Road in Fort Ashby. Just want to illustrate here, we're going to take the path around the property on the side-by-side and show you how it's done. This is a maiden voyage. We'll see how wide this path is. But right here, you know, kind of in front of the house, cut down in here. You'll see how nice this property lays as we kind of go around. There's the view. But, you know, a lot of times when we sell these lots, you know, most of them don't lay that great, you know, and if people want to ride ATVs and do that sort of thing, you know, they're can be somewhat out of luck, you know, because you're not trying to ride something like that on a really steep slope. But as I had said there in the initial video clip, this lot lays really super nice, and the builder, while the excavator was here, you know, said, hey, you know, push a ATV trail around the property. And where I'm at, we're kind of going down along the one side of the property. I'm just going to zoom in here. You'll see that's the one road that comes around. That's a subdivision road right there. So this lot kind of is on Bluffs Ridge Road and just Bluffs Road. So you can get around this lot really easily, and it's very well marked. But we'll kind of work our way over here. I mean, this side by side's pretty good size, and I haven't had any issues yet. It's plenty wide enough. And there's this little draw that kind of runs down through the lot. The house is up through there. But as you can see, we haven't been on anything really steep at all. The lot's a mix of pines and hardwoods, but it has a ton. I mean, like if you just followed the road around this lot, it's a long ways, probably like almost a half a mile or something of frontage on the subdivision roads in here. So far, so good. And now I'll tell you, so as we're sitting here, now the dust is going to roll in here. That's the subdivision road right there, and just kind of like around that bend right there is where it corners on Bluffs Road. So the property line's across this little hollow over here to our right yet. You'll see kind of like over here to the right, there's a little shallow hollow in there, and the property line's kind of just over on the other side of that little shallow draw in there. You can maybe see the house through there. But pretty neat, nice feature between this and the shooting range. It's pretty cool. Like I said, this is kind of done with recreation in mind, recreation and relaxation. You can see we're coming right back up behind the house. This is about as steep as the property gets right in here, which is flat by West Virginia standards. I mean, this is long. I mean, this video's been going on for 4 minutes now. You know, I mean, I don't think most people realize exactly how big 20 acres is, but it's bigger than you think when you get to walking around it. This is an awesome path. I think, let's see where this comes out at. This must tie back in down to the, yeah, this is going to tie back in. Okay. This is really super neat. This is even better than I thought. So we kind of came up over there, and now we're kind of like right coming down along the shallow hollow on the far boundary. Yeah, this is really neat. .102 Bluffs Ridge Road. Oh yeah, okay, now we're back into the path we came up. And right there's the house through there. But this place has got it going on. You need a side-by-side, a gun for the shooting range, a buddy, and you can have a lot of fun at this place. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. Just wanted to take a video here of Fort Ashby Lake in relationship to the Bluffs. So doing this video here today for 102 Bluffs Ridge Road. And that's only about 2 miles away here from the Fort Ashby Lake. This is along Painter Hollow Road. And just what I want to point out here is this lake here is the water supply for Fort Ashby. And it's probably, I think the lake here is about, I think it's 30 some acres, something like that. But they stock this lake with trout in the spring. You can bass fish here, catfish. But let me zoom in there just a little bit. But it's a great feature to have. You know, it's only 2 miles away from the house. So see, we got geese swimming out here today, but just a nice feature to have at your disposal. And you'll see here that Painter Hollow Road's paved road. So the pavement goes up Painter Hollow Road here just a little bit further, and then you're on gravel for about a mile until you get to the house. So super convenient. We're about a mile off Route 28 here in Fort Ashby, West Virginia. So Trout Lake, 2 miles away. Keenan Shanholz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. I just figured it was kind of time to maybe make a new video here at the Bluffs common area for the Bluffs on the Potomac. And I'm going to zoom in here and you can see some ducks floating around there. But so this is a common area for the Bluffs here on the South Branch of the Potomac River. I'm standing on the steps here that go down into the river here. And as I'm taking this video, the river is up right now. It's probably up 2 or 3 feet from where it should be. You know, in the summertime, you're going to be able to walk across the river here and probably not be in over your chest. So it's a good place to come down here and hang out, swim, fish, you know, just kind of hang out. As you can see, there's a picnic table there. There's a little concrete bridge where you come across to get over here to the river. And there's some picnic pavilions over there going up that hollow. And then going up the bigger hollow there, there's the big pavilion where they have, you know, community meetings and whatnot. And there's also dumpsters down here. Well, a dumpster. That's one thing about the Bluffs. There's all electronic gates in here now for the community, except for the common area here on the river, which you need a key for. But the Bluffs does provide trash service, which is very uncommon for communities around here. They have dumpsters at different gates and stuff like that for you to, particularly if you're a weekender, that's really handy. So you don't have to haul your trash home with you when you leave. But what a great spot this is down here. I mean, the Bluffs, one thing that the Bluffs has that most of these big 20-acre lot communities doesn't have is the common access to the river here. And, you know, going upriver this way, the river flows to the north, so we're looking back to the south now. When you go south from here, about 2.5 miles, there's a public access point at Hanging Rock. That's a good, you know, couple-hour trip down to the Bluffs common area here. Well, south of that is the bridge in Romney, which that's the all-day trip down here to the Bluffs, which is probably about 7 miles from the bridge in Romney downriver to here. And then from where I'm at, downriver, you can go to Blue Beach Bridge, which is probably about 3 miles. So, you know, that's kind of what the common access does here to the river comparative to other communities. I mean, it kind of makes it a 4-season retreat. So if you're coming up here in the summertime, it's not hunting season or anything like that, you can come down here to the river and hang out, fish, you know, put in, take out, canoe, kayak, swim, you know, just cool off, bring your dog down here to get in the water. It's just a fantastic feature that the Bluffs has that no place else really does. It's worth a visit.